Hi guys, it's Suzanne HB, Crazy Just Might Work here again, and I'm going to show you how to do the Lambada. Well, not really. I'm going to show you how to do the Lambada bracelet. This is something that I designed and named after a dance that I used to do because it's got a really sinuous movement through it and lots of hip swings out the side. So that's what it reminded me of, and no, I will not be dancing the Lambada on this video. Thank you, Chidara and AO Loves to Loom. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, I'm going to demonstrate it on opaques. You can do it with any kind of band. You can see I've done it with the Rainbow Loom metallics and this one, which I love. I wore this one today. But I figure if they can be done with opaques, then more people have a chance to actually enjoy them. Now, you've got two options. You can do it where you alternate, which gives you this kind of sinuous shape running through here with those bands, or if you do it facing the same way, you get more this scooped effect, which is kind of cute, but it's an asymmetrical bracelet where this one kind of becomes symmetrical in the weave to and fro. So there are your two choices, and all it means is that when you would turn the when I show you, when I actually turn it round on the hook, you just simply wouldn't turn it. And that's the only difference. So you can get two looks from the one bracelet, well, from the one bracelet design anyway, because I kind of like this one as well. Alright, so I'm going to be using purple, olive green, and I think it's burgundy brown, mainly just so that we get a nice contrast in colours. So I did this little section up so that I could show you which colours I was going to use for each. So I'm going to use the purple for the swoopy outside bits on the side. I'm going to use the burgundy brown for these long loop down sections, that sinuous middle part. And I'm going to use the olive green for those little loops there that just pick up the little highlight. It's nice, you can put a little highlight colour in there. White would probably go really well if you had dark colours and a little flash of white. Alrighty, so I'll take this one off and I will start this one again. Okay, I actually pull some of those bands apart because that will make it easier. I'll just use the same bands over again. Alright, it's getting late and yes, I am getting crazy. Alrighty, I may even sing at the end of this. Just for you, Aisha. Alright. Started again as per usual for most hook onlys. We've got a twisted cap band on there, and then you go into the band that you're going to use for the swishy out bits on the side. In this one it was the gold colour, so it's probably the prominent colour on here, so pick the colour you want to be the most prominent in your design. Alright, so you take that and you put it through, connect it up to itself, and then again I seem to do this is obviously my favourite stitch because I like it with hook onlys. You get two bands, one you hook to the end like that, you get the second band and just put it over, overlapping on top like that, you get your hook and just place it over the top of that band and then go under the band, which is the other side of the original one, and lift. And that gives you a loop and a complete circle of a band underneath. So we pull that through there, left hand side, and bring that up. Alrighty, so this is one part of, if you've done it, the drop zone bracelet. It's the start of quite a lot of my hook onlys, like Lush Foliage and what's the other one, swirlies, things like that. And then of course they've all got their little differences, but this is the start of a lot of the bracelets. Alright, now you grab the band colour that you would like to be the long elongated swoopy bit, sinuous line running down the middle, in this case the blue. So I'm going to use the brown. All you do is you just loop it through the first two of those bands. Okay, and this is the point at which you're going to turn. So you release it from your hook, turn it round, and reattach it. So now this one is sitting on this side. That's actually kind of important because what you're going to do next is you've got two loops of this band. You're going to grab the left hand side, and while catching those purple ones on the hook so that they don't leave, you're going to lift the brown one over the top like that. So you're left with three. And then after that, the last step is to take your little highlight band. It's just going to be one loop, and you just loop it through those left hand side too, like that. And you should be left with two loops of your little highlighter and one loop of your long elongated band. Okay, now you go back to your original colour and you pull through one band. Now, if you would like this to be, no, I won't confuse it right now. Okay, so we'll just do it this way. So I'm demonstrating how it's going to go side to side because we did a band. We turned the bands around on the hook. All right, so we'll just keep going on this. I won't confuse you. Sorry, just rewind. Okay, now we need to do that step where we create a loop and a full band. So it's like weaving in and out. You can also do that if you like, if you're not quite sure about that. All you need to do is just to grab, a band and hook it over, get another band and just slide it onto there so it's in the middle, and reattach that one, and that creates the same effect. I just find that's a little bit more fiddling around on the hook. Alright, so you've got that, and you take that through and into the middle. So just under one band and into the middle of those. Reattach. And if you look below, if you're alternating, you should notice that the brown band or the long band is on the right. So you're going to put the long band on the left before you turn the bracelet, because you want to be on the opposite side. So you attach that and then turn the bracelet. If you don't turn the bracelet, you'll end up with, oh my goodness, I don't know what I just did then. My arm just didn't want to turn. Okay, so I'm just turning that around. So the long sinuous band is on the right now, and you've got the two loops of the original colour on here. You then take the left hand side of your long band, the one that's going to be the long part, and you just flip it over. Lift it over the two bands and the end of the hook. So that's basically come from here, and you just lift it up and over. And then you add your highlight band, which in my case is the olive green. Here we go. You start to see the look of it. So, starting that pattern again. Look at the side colour, one band going through. I must name this something. I'm not quite sure what you call it when you hook a band through. Anyway, create a loop with a full band on it. However you want to do that. Take it under that one into the middle, so don't take it under this one. Reattach. So you get that kind of tulip shape in the middle. And one band looped higher and one band looped lower. Grab the band that you're going to use as that middle line, which in my case is the brown. Loop it through the first 2 bands and then turn this around. Reattach it to the hook. So now you've got your 2 loops this side of the brown and 2 of the side colour. Grab your brown, that long band, and take it over the top of these 2 purple ones and straight off the hook, like that. Then then grab your highlight colour and take it through those first 2. And you end up with that, which I think is kind of cute. I'm really happy with this one. Alright, so I'll do it one last time. I'll do it really slow. You've got your band, which you're pulling through 1, 2, 3, and closing. Then you're getting another loop, another band, and you weave your hook, because it's already going under that. Go over that one, which is the other band, under that original band, the opposite side of the original band, and just pick that up, which creates a loop automatically. Pull that under one band, just that first band, and up before you go through this second band. Then we're going to attach our long narrow line band, the brown. You need to pull it through just those first 2 into the middle, so leave these 2 on and pull it through just these 2. When you've done that, that's the time in which you change around. So this is what you should look like. You've got one loop here, one loop sitting a little lower, one loop lower than that on the right, and one loop lower again on the left. So it goes right, left, the height of the loops. Then you take this part of the band, this part of the long one's going to look like a long band. Now you can slide that up like that so that the purple get caught under there if you like, and then you just lift that brown one over the bands and over the end of the hook. And the last step is to grab your highlight band, and you're going to just put it over under these 2 bands on the left here, like so. Now you'll continue that for as long as you need it for your wrist. At any point really, all you need to do, so say I've decided that that's the length that it needs to be, you can stop it at that point, and all you need to do is attach 1 band or 2, depending on what you prefer with opaque bands or the kind of band you're using. Attach a C-clip there and a C-clip onto that cap band. Just got all pulled up, there is a cap band there, onto that cap band at the end. That's a nice neat closure. Or if you decide that you've got to, just pull that, if you decide you've got to this point, and that's as long as you need it, you can do exactly the same thing. Just slide a single band through that and go. Or again, if you've got to, get this one out, if you've got to this point. So it really doesn't matter at what point you are at the design, all you need to do is slide a band through and finish it off. It will still look quite neat. Alright, well thanks for watching guys. I hope this has helped you be able to make this bracelet. I'm not going to attempt a lefty one on this one. And yeah, if you like this, please give me a like, subscribe if you'd like to see some more tutorials I'll be coming out with. Check me out on Instagram at crazyjustmightwork, and if you make these bracelets I've been doing tutorials on, please tag me on the photo and in your comments. I'd really appreciate it because I love to see what you come up with. And by all means, play. Remember, you don't have to turn it around. You can do it in one direction, or you could do 3 in the same direction and 3 in the opposite direction. It really is a matter of being able to play with it. And now this is for you, Aisha.
L'oiseau chantait.